This is the XRP 1-month overview reading for the month of December 2024. It's currently November 11th, 2024, 10:14 p.m. Eastern Time. XRP at the time of this reading is 0.6058 or just over 60 cents USD. And you can see that we've entered into this territory. If you've been following our XRP readings, and you saw this these ellipses put up here quite some time ago, and it looks like we finally entered into that location where this is where people who are following our Discord would have exit out for a profit. The December reading was created on October 15th, 2024, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. If you're lucky enough to be watching this video before Black Friday, the Black Friday deals are already running. You don't have to wait till Black Friday. These are the best deals we've ever offered by a landslide, my friends. Everything's cut in half or more, just about. The Black Friday deal ends on Cyber Monday. In this video, we're going to cover the overall trend direction for the month, as well as any important chart events that take place throughout the month. We're also going to cover the week-by-week chart behavior, timing of the peaks and troughs. Then we're going to get into a review of the previous month's reading to give you an idea of what our accuracy really is like. And we're going to give you one of the best trades that we see for the month. The timing, for the most part, is going to be on point to the day, but there will be some cases where the sequence of events, as outlined in the prediction, will remain accurate, but the day might be off plus or minus a day of wiggle room here or there. In other readings, you won't need to plus or minus wiggle room at all. Point being is that you want to follow the sequence of events as outlined by the prediction. When trading this information, you don't want to use price levels as your entry and exits. This is very important. You want to make sure that you're trading with entry and exits based on chart behavior and general timing, but look for the chart behavior. All of that in this video. Stay tuned to watch the review at the end. The overall theme and behavior for the month of December, we have a crest that we sell off from down to and through support on a multi-day scale or on a 1-month scale minimum, probably a one-year chart scale. A crest that we sell off from down to and through support. We do a U-shaped reversal below that support, come back, reuse it as support, and it's crossed with sideways rotation along key support level on a 1-year chart scale. Behavior around the high side, there's an important resistance level that we failed to break through many times before that's highlighted at the December highest high. And behavior around the lowest low, we've got an important technical price level on a 1-year chart scale minimum near the low. Something also that's interesting to point out is that the science card here in the low significator position is the high significator here in November. It could be implying that we go even higher. We'll look at that in more detail as we progress. As far as cross-reading congruencies with the 1 year, there really weren't that many, making it a little bit more difficult to determine the overall direction and placement of highs and lows. But we'll do our best. We'll see what we can find from this stuff. But my sense is that we declined from a peak, maybe the last day of the preceding month, the last day of November. It looks like we're declining last day of November into a key support level, and then we do like a pop and a drop there, creating a crest, a permanent crest on a 1-month scale. There's a trough that forms on the second, or maybe on the cusp of the second, third, and an unexpected move to the upside out of that trough with a overbought crest that we sell off from through multiple support levels around the third. It's important to remember, guys, the timing is usually on point to the day, but it's the sequence of events that we are predicting. There may be cases where it's plus or minus a day here or there of wiggle room, so you really want to be careful and follow the sequence of events as outlined by the prediction. A lot of volatility between the third and the fourth, and it looks like we have a sharp decline again to a key support level that we rotate sideways along, but maybe like a mini failure standing out on a multi-day scale. We rally out of that trough on the fourth. We rally out of it along a diagonal trend line, and that rally ends with a fast sudden move higher and then a breakdown through that diagonal trend line, all taking place around the fifth, maybe into the sixth. But there's somebody speaking. There should be somebody speaking on the fifth that really impacts XRP positively, possibly a fire sign, or they're just really enthusiastic, one of the two. And then we have another notable move to the upside on the 6th into a prominent peak on a 1-month scale. There's a bit of a decline between the 6th and the 7th because we've got a trough early in the day, and then another notable move to the upside on the 7th. Another drop between the 7th and the 8th, followed by an unexpected move higher. It looks like prominent trough on a 1-month scale there, and then a big move to the upside. A lot of price change on the 9th, a prominent peak on a 1-month scale that we sell off from pretty notably into a prominent trough on a 1-month scale. And then out of that trough, we have another big move to the upside, offering significant trade opportunity within a period of volatility. There's a crest there that we sell off from down to and through support. We do a U-shaped reversal below it, come back and reuse it as support. And then again, a lot of price change on the 11th with an important support level highlighted near that price change. Important support level on probably a one-year chart scale. It looks like it's probably to the downside. Decline continues on the 12th through multiple support levels. There's a trough early in the day on the 13th, a prominent trough and a cross-reading correlation. And then we get the Ace of Swords on the 14th within a period of volatility. There should be a prominent trough there, but also we should decline and then from that resistance and then return to it either on the 14th or in the near future, like the next few days afterwards. There's a U-shaped dip on the 15th. On the 16th, a lot of price change again covered and a big move to the downside, followed by a rally along a diagonal trend line taking place on the 17th. We break through horizontal resistance, meet another resistance, and then we fall back to somewhere between those two price levels. Another prominent peak on a 1-month scale taking place on the 18th, and a lot of price change there Most likely, it looks like it's to the downside. We've got the Unicursal and the Magus combined. So it looks like there's a big move to the downside, and then we revisit a support level on the 19th that we recently met once before. Usually, it's a support level that was recently a past opportunity, and then there's usually a sharp drop that'll stand out in that period of sideways rotation where we rotate along that support. A lot of volatility on the 20th with the peak towards the end of the day. We declined from that resistance at the peak down into a trough early in the day on the 21st, followed by a big move back up to a peak, probably the same price levels towards the end of the day on the 21st as we had towards the end of the day on the 20th. So we have a peak, we drop to a trough, come back to a peak, and then we drop pretty notably off the second peak, do sideways rotation on the second, followed by a big move higher. Volatility on the 23rd with a sharp drop that'll stand out in that volatility, and then a lot of price change to the downside on the 24th. We successfully find support either on the 24th or the 25th, probably the 24th. There's an important trough on a 1-month scale on the 25th that forms after a overbought crest that we sell off from through multiple support levels. And then there's an important range highlighted on probably on a 1-year chart scale on the 26th. I'm advised to be very cautious when making decisions on the 27th. There's going to be some tricky chart behavior, maybe whipsaw action or just a lot of sideways rotation trying to find a direction. A prominent peak on the 27th, a prominent peak towards the end of the day on the 28th, and a notable fake out, shake out. So we go with the prudence card on the 27th into the 28th where we have the devil card. That looks like a really, really tricky situation, guys. I would avoid trading those 2 days if you can, because that looks, something's going on there on the 27th, 28th. It's unclear what it is, but there's definitely something going on there on the 27th, 28th. So be very careful there. We rally into that peak on the cusp of the 28th, 29th, and then from that peak we decline with consecutively lower spikes up on the way down through the 29th, probably into early on the 30th, and then out of a decline on the 30th. There's a big move from the bottom of a range to the top of a range with a lot of price change on the 31st. Looks like a very mixed day. We decline from resistance to support, return back to resistance, reverse return back to support, creating like a sideways S formation within a channel. And then the sneak preview for January is a notable rally to the upside, offering trade opportunity close out of longs or more likely open up shorts. Now, I'm going to give you one of the best trades that I see for the month of December, but before I do that, guys, let's take a look and see how we did in October. All right, so we had two possible places where there was going to be a highest high, most likely. It was around the 8th, 9th, and or around the 17th, give or take a day. We had there on the 7th or on the 10th, funny enough, we had our first highest high, really. And then on the 17th, we had our highest high again for the month, or our absolute highest high. So we pretty much nailed the highest high. As far as the lowest lows, we had a lowest low over here on the 26th. Nailed that, guys. We nailed that. We had 25th, 26th. Absolutely nailed that. So hopefully people did enter in. This is a good example, guys, of what you get with the monthly access subscription. Just so you're aware, see these drawings on the live trading view chart. These are entry and exits that we discuss in our live Discord. And anybody that's got the monthly access subscription, they have the link, right? The link right here, because they have it through the Discord channel. It's pinned to the XRP channel, and they can come on here and literally right-click on the ellipse and then read what it says. Open long to close on the 4th to the 7th. In any case, this was entry, this was exit. This was entry, this was exit. This was entry, I should say entry for a short, exit for a short, and then entry for a long, and boom, exit for a long. These were really, really solid trades. We didn't miss any of these ellipses, guys. Any of them. So if you're interested in the live Discord trade alerts and the live updated trading view charts as part of the monthly access subscription, I'll show you how to get that at the very end of this video, right after we give you the best trade. One of the biggest trades was going to be here on the 17th, opening up a short position, closing the short position on the 26th. 17th, opening up a short, closing it on the 26th. Absolutely would have been phenomenal trade. And another thing to point out about that 17th high is that it's the Ace of Swords, which usually you decline from it and then return to it in the not too distant future. And you can see we declined from it, return back to it here, but also we declined from it again and return and blew through it here in early November. Really solid stuff, guys. If you're wondering, the October XRP reading was created on August 4th, 2024 at 6:58 p.m. Eastern Time. A testament to ESO meta-analysis. All right, guys, so keep in mind that with the timing here, it can be plus or minus a day here or there, wiggle room. So the way that I handle this, it's really advised to only trade this information if you've got the live Discord trade alerts and updated trading view charts. But if you insist, and I'm not around on a live or anything, what you want to do is you want to look for the chart behavior I'm going to describe leading into the entry point. And if all of that lines up and it comes to fruition accurately, then and only then would you enter the trade. All right, so the entry for this trade is going to be on the 4th. The exit for this trade is going to be on the 6th with a backup on the 10th. So the entry on the 4th, what we're looking for as far as the chart behavior leading into it, there should be an unexpected move to the upside on the 2nd out of a trough, and then an overbought crest that we sell off from on the 3rd through multiple support levels. That should continue into a low or a lowest low thus far early in the day on the 4th. Provided that's a lowest low thus far and all that chart behavior has come to fruition accurately, then you would enter into a long position, and you look to close the long position. You close it on the 6th. So you're looking for a rally along a diagonal trend line that starts out of the trough on the 4th It takes you into the fifth, maybe even takes you into the sixth. The rally ends with a fast sudden fire and then sideways rotation near the top of the rally. So you want to exit when you see that sideways rotation. It'll be a highest high thus far for the month. If you miss that opportunity, you could risk holding out until the 10th or the 11th to close out, but there's a sharp drop on the 9th that might scare you out of that situation. So it's ill-advised to wait for that. And that's XRP for December 2024. Let me know what you think by hitting that like button. As always, make sure to follow that rule of karma. It's the whole purpose of the channel. Blessings to all my angel investors. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you guys how to get it, the monthly access subscription, where we'll give you the timing of the highest high and the lowest low to the day, as well as the remaining trades that we see as well. That all comes along with the Discord trade alerts and live updated trading view charts.
If you're lucky enough to be watching this video before Black Friday, the Black Friday deals are already running. You don't have to wait till Black Friday. These are the best deals we've ever offered by a landslide, my friends. Everything's cut in half or more, just about. The Black Friday deal ends on Cyber Monday.
So you go to our website, Chart for Traders, hover over order now, click on subscriptions. It's the monthly access subscription. Click here to subscribe. $300 a month gets you the full versions of all of these tickers and crypto right here on a monthly basis by the day, with the timing of the highest highs and the lowest lows for each month, as well as all of the trades that we see. And there's a Discord channel for each and every one of these tickers and crypto that comes with a link pinned to the top of it, where we update entry and exits whenever we see solid trades. I mean, it's game-changing service, my friends. So if you choose to go through with that, much love and appreciation to you. If you don't, much love and appreciation to you anyways, my friends. And with that said, blessings to all my angel investors. I'll see you guys on the next one.